India has a quite hoary past. Sometimes I wonder whether the findings which I am coming across are really correct or whether I am getting confused. Such is the wealth of information that one comes by about the antiquity of India. One is afraid even to talk about the time scale. Number one fact is that now the date of Lord Rama has been proved to be 5114 BC. That's about 7,000 years from now, earlier from now. And we do have a lot of places in India where the literature and history of India speaks about those places being quite old. For instance, Varanasi, that is Benares, and also what is now called West Bengal, that area, and also Kalinga, that is the area. Then Narmada valleys. See, normally in India there are seven rivers which are specified in the Vedas. And these are the seven rivers on the banks of which the civilization seems to have developed. And these seven are Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Sindhu, Kaveri. So, Ganga, Yamuna, Shaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jalesmin, Sannithin Guru. This is the mantra which is being used. Which means you take these rivers and then start tracing back the history of India. It is really astounding. Now people have really touched only the surface of Gangetic Plain and some portion of the Saraswati River. But not much detailing has been done. Detailing and archaeological findings have been undertaken in Narmada Valley or the other valleys, including the Godavari. Godavari is one of the oldest settlements in the world. In fact, I have evidences from South America that people from Godavari region have settled down in South America. And apart from the references one does find Vedas, Itihasas and the Puranas in Sanskrit, one can always come across very, very strong references in Tamil literature, which is also as old and if not older than Sanskrit. And there are also other languages which are equally old. I am trying to update their periods. Because of my familiarity with my mother tongue, Tamil, and also I am in a position to read the old Tamil without help of any reference and the ancient scripts where they are found in the temples, in epigraphs and old Tamil literature. I am able to link those instances. I am looking forward to listening and hearing from people from other languages in India to let me know the similar information so that we can correlate a total Bharatavarsha's history. Now when we are talking about Tamil, Tamil is supposed to be the latest data developed is around 3,000 years old, which means about 1,000 BC. And people have been saying that okay, Tamil is very old and the latest it has gone back so ancient. And there are people who have doubted even that it's all nonsense, 3,000 years old, there could be no language. But unfortunately for these people, when you start looking at the evidence very, very objectively, the date can be pushed back for Tamil. Obviously, when you start pushing back the date of Tamil, you also push back the date of Sanskrit also. And curiously, when you push back Sanskrit further back, you again have to push back Tamil again, because ancient Tamil quotes ancient Sanskrit texts. And ancient Sanskrit texts which antedate Tamil, they again quote Tamil. So there is a point at which I have given up saying that, when you are reaching such a stage where one quotes another and both of them stretch up to vast amount of time, it's better let me stop it at that and try to organize facts with the available material and research papers I have on hand. So based on that, I have been updating my site for the past 11 years, ramanisblog.in. Now, let me talk about one of the important sites I have come across during the researches I have come across. One is located near Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu, one of the states under the Union of India. That place is called Athirampaakam and it is located northeast of Chennai. It's quite nearby. And there in the year 1863, that is May 30th, 1863 to be exact, one British geologist, Robert Bruce Foote, he found out accidentally a site which was later to be 1.5 million years old. That is 15 lakh 10,000 years old. And this was further corroborated by another independent researcher, two people in fact. One is Akhilesh, another is Shanti Papu. They have been doing that for the past 12 years. About 12 years they have researched. And they have been able to identify 3,528 artifacts and dated them back to about the same period. That is 1.5 million years back. That is 15 lakhs 10,000 years ago. And another archaeologist of repute from Oxford, Petraglia, he has also independently analyzed these project reports and he has also come to the same conclusion. And interestingly, the Petraglia has been in a position to date this because he has experience in Hunsgold in Karnataka, the Achillean tool, that is the old Stone Age tool, dated back to 1.27 million years ago in Karnataka, which lies adjacent to Tamil Nadu. So, when the Stone Age culture is dated back to 1.5 million years, 1.51, that is 15 lakhs 10,000 minimum. If you allow the language to develop for a minimum period of 10 years from the day of there having been existing mere happenstance, Tamil can definitely be pushed back to 1 million years. For a simple reason, you are allowing nearly 50,000 years for a language to develop. That is 1 million years. This is 1.5 million years at the time which the people have been found to be in existence in Athirampaakam. And you allow 50,000 years for the language to develop, which means the language has taken 50,000 years and in its fullest form it has come to 50,000. So, it is my conviction that Tamil language is dated back, can be dated back very safely at 1 million years ago. In addition to that, recent evidences are coming with one of the researchers proving Pumbhar, the capital of the Cholas, being dated at 16,000 years ago. That is the period when a full-fledged literature of Silappatikaram was written. So, the presence of ancient sites in India definitely calls for a relook into the antiquity of India and also its history and culture